All right, we're back working on the horse trailer. So we made pretty good progress today. We finally got this paneling pretty much done. We got a couple little spots we're going to work on, but it's going to be kind of some little detailed stuff that we want to make look really good. Everybody's going to see. So I'll kind of walk through. We'll do a talk about kind of where we're at, what we've seen, some of the issues we've had, and maybe this will help somebody one day if you're redoing one. Plus, I want to have some memories of this myself. But basically, we've got all the soft touch paneling up. So, really glad about that. This turned out super good. The lights turned out perfect. Really like them. We're in a little debate right now of trying to figure out if we're going to stay with the black switches or if we're going to go back white because we have white speakers up here. So the speakers are in. We're going to do something really cool, we think, with the headboard. We're still designing it. That's why that piece is not on yet. This window is going to be where the couch is. The couch will be right here. I've got a small leak on this. About every window in this horse trailer has got a little leak on it. So I'm having a hard time finding out why or what the deal is. So we're going to probably have to pull our windows out and just hopefully reseal them. I may have to get a new emergency window. I'm not sure yet. But, yeah, that kind of sucks. It's definitely put us in a little bit more of a situation because I'm pretty good at finding leaks, but these have been really tricky, and I had to get these walls paneled up. I didn't realize they had leaks. I had checked before, didn't see them, and now we're finding some little small leaks in that. I think I told y'all before the speaker right here was leaking really bad. So we got it sealed up. I've got to put a new one in. I'm waiting on some stuff to come in for that. So that'll be really good. Hot water heater will be right here. Furnace will be right here. I think last night I showed where we were able to fix our furnace. This is your gas furnace. Dirt dollars, everything else was in here. Had basically caused the blower motor to get off balance. It would shake the whole trailer. We fixed that last night, so that's going to save us some money. So that's going to save us some money. Like I said, we've got a new refrigerator we found from a guy. He had a really nice refrigerator. He upgraded, bought a gas fridge to go in this, basically a stock replacement for $125. I'm thrilled about that. So definitely going to help us out on some of this extra expense. I'm going to go ahead and change this electrical panel while I'm in here. I've noticed that this fan's not cutting on. It's not cooling down. I had kind of noticed it was being hot. That's something that I can do really easy. So I'm just like, I'll just buy a new one and put it in there. I do not want to risk this thing overheating and burning something up after we put all this work into it. I'm going to kind of clean that up down there. We're going to replace the door for the electrical on the outside and make that hopefully sealed up a lot better. We're going to caulk every hole we can in this. I've caulked all these holes for our gas lines. We brand new gas lines to the main at least because we had some damage underneath there as well. We added those. That's going to be all outlets. And I was going to put them in today, but we may be changing our color of our outlets, so we're trying to figure that out. But, yeah, this has been a heck of a process. This is kind of where we're at with it. This is that soft touch paneling I've showed y'all before. So far, it's coming out really good. I'm excited about that. A lot of horse trailers, so this will have a wall right here for your bathroom. There will be a door. And a lot of, like our horse trailer here, the door just swung open, and it would always swing open right here, be in your way if somebody was coming in and out. A friend of ours' horse trailer, it's basically the same one, has a sliding door. So I'm going to build this wall that's going to be right here thicker than it was originally, and I'm going to put a track system in, and we're going to put a sliding door in. So I'm excited about that. I think that it's little things like that are, I think, really going to make this trailer a lot more useful. The base, we got to frame up around this tub, connect it back, clean it up. But that worked out pretty well. Only had to cut that vent pipe, and I'll have to get a coupling and put it back, but was able to put the ceiling over there. You really want to make sure your layout of your paneling is you got to think about that. So there's going to be a wall here that's going to cover that seam. So this paneling is going to have actual trimmed pieces covering the seam here and there. So you really want it to be spaced out well. I think this worked out pretty good. All of our lights are 31 inches off the wall, so that clears them for the cabinets. Really a lot of thought that went into this. The paneling could have been slapped up really easy. It was not that hard to do. I had the right tools, router to cut out the windows. That really helps. But I just kind of took my time to make sure I added wires where I wanted, had lights where I wanted them, and made sure we were going to be happy with this when we're done. Also ran a thermostat wire here, which is where this wall is going to be. So basically, you're going to walk in right here. You'll turn, there'll be a wall right here, and your light switch will be right here, which will be a new switch. And we're also going to have our, we bought a Fagati instant hot water heater. That thing's super cool. I'll do a video on it later on. We're going to, I ran this wire for that. And basically it'll have its own thermostat just for the hot water heater. You can put it where you want to. Boom, within seconds you got hot water. The vanity and everything will be right here. And then your towel closet. Over here is where the actual hot water heater will be. So that's why I went ahead and ran that thermostat wire. It runs down there. There's going to be a wall here. So it'll run down that wall, closet and all that, kind of hiding the hot water heater. So just little stuff like that we did. We also I bought a conversion kit for this AC. This AC is supposed to be knob controlled for your heat and cool and everything. So what I'm actually doing is, and you don't really know, it's such a pain. If anybody's got one of these, they know it's kind of like you're hot or you're cold. Yeah, it's got an indoor thermostat in here, but you can't actually set it to where you want it to be. So I found a conversion kit. So while I had everything off, I ran a thermostat wire and put it over here. I also moved the furnace thermostat wire, which is these two. So we're going to have double stacked thermostats right here, and that'll be for your furnace and for your overhead AC and heat. And we'll be able to, kind of reach off the bed, adjust that thermostat exactly where we want it, and really excited about that. I think that'll be a good update and stuff. So that's kind of why we got all these wires. You can kind of see this is where the radio is going to be, and the cabinets up here. May end up building those cabinets a little bit taller than they were before, or they may be just a hair lower. But yeah, we're really coming along with it. We are getting down to some of the details. We got about 3 weeks, probably a little less than 3 weeks to our first show. So this thing's got to be pretty much done by then. So we get this wall framed up, and we'll be working on cabinets after that. Appreciate everybody that's been following along and keeping track of everything.
So this is us actually installing the paneling that I was just showing y'all.
And our living quarters horse trailer we're building back
let
now.
y'all kind of see how it went
Found a
together.
couple leaks,
so the big thing on
been
this
trying to
was the
repair
staple
those,
gun
but
and the router.
got this soft touch put up.
Two tools you
so
gotta
the best
have.
thing about this is
just
$30
makes it go so
staple
much
gun.
quicker. I talked earlier about the wiring and all that. So we took our time on this, made sure we installed the wire before we put our paneling up.
So you can put this paneling up,
the router
just
is you
zip
can
around your windows and stuff like that, and you use oscillating tool for your plugs or whatever else.
Tool for, your
probably the best thing
switches
about
and
that,
outlets
like I said, staple
like
gun
that.
and router.
I'm really happy with it. I think that it's come together really well. I believe it's going to make this
bought a 4-inch hole saw bit for the lights. Wired up all the lights to make sure that my new wire was good. Took them
really
back
appreciate
down
everybody
as we
that's
put each
kept
panel
up with this,
and went across.
I hope
so we're
this can
able
help
to use the
anybody who ever
lights
has to
as
work
we're
on
installing this as well.
It's definitely
And
not
all in all,
easy
I
at
think it
all,
went
but
together
we're
really well.
learning as the
I'll add a
process goes
video
on
to the
too.
end of
So
this, kind of do a little
if anybody has any
walkthrough of what it
questions,
looks
just
like.
let me know.